Top Gun, directed by Tony Scott and released in 1986, is an action-packed, adrenaline-fueled movie set against the backdrop of fighter pilot training. Starring Tom Cruise as Pete Maverick Mitchell, the film combines thrilling aerial sequences, romance, and personal growth. The movie opens with Maverick, a hotshot fighter pilot, and his radar intercept officer, RIO, Nick Goose Bradshaw, Anthony Edwards, stationed on the USS Enterprise. During an encounter with a hostile aircraft, Maverick breaks the rules to aid a fellow pilot, Cougar, who's too shaken to land his plane. Despite his successful intervention, Maverick's superiors aren't pleased with his recklessness. Cougar, traumatized by the incident, resigns his commission, and Maverick and Goose are sent to the prestigious Top Gun Naval Fighter Weapons School in Miramar, California, as his replacement. There, they compete against the best of the best for the coveted Top Gun trophy. At Top Gun, Maverick immediately butts heads with top student Tom Iceman Kazansky, Val Kilmer, due to their contrasting flying styles. Iceman is methodical and by the book, while Maverick is instinctive and takes risks. Simultaneously, Maverick pursues a romantic relationship with Charlotte Charlie Blackwood, Kelly McGillis, an astrophysicist and civilian instructor at the school who initially resists his advances. However, Maverick's charm and flying skills eventually win her over. Tragedy strikes when, during a training exercise, Maverick and Goose's F-14 enters a jet wash from Iceman's plane, causing them to go into an unrecoverable flat spin. They are forced to eject, but Goose hits the jettisoned aircraft canopy and dies. Devastated and burdened with guilt, Maverick considers resigning. He visits Goose's wife, Carol, Meg Ryan, who encourages him to continue flying. He also receives encouragement from his commanding officer, Viper, Tom Skerritt, who reveals that he served with Maverick's father in Vietnam and that he died heroically, contrary to the official story Maverick had known. With new resolve, Maverick returns to Top Gun and graduates with his class. However, he doesn't win the Top Gun trophy. Iceman does. Maverick shows up to accept his diploma just in time and reconciles with Iceman, who commends his flying skills with a grudging, "You can be my wingman anytime." Upon graduation, Maverick is immediately dispatched to the USS Enterprise to deal with a crisis situation, where he faces off against enemy planes, a real combat situation rather than a training exercise. Maverick initially freezes in the face of danger, but, encouraged by his new Rio Merlin, Tim Robbins, overcomes his fear and helps Iceman shoot down the enemy aircraft, proving his extraordinary abilities as a pilot. In the aftermath, Maverick decides to become an instructor at Top Gun, rather than pursue further active duty. The movie ends with him and Charlie reuniting at a bar where their romance began with "You've Lost That Loving Feeling," the song he'd serenaded her with, playing on the jukebox. Top Gun is a high-octane thrill ride that, with its fantastic flying scenes, memorable quotes, and a catchy soundtrack, has maintained its popularity over the decades. It's an iconic portrayal of fighter pilot culture, brotherhood, and the struggles and triumphs inherent in the journey of self-discovery and redemption.
If you love diving deep into the world of cinema as much as we do here at Film Fever, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to keep the movie magic coming. Stay tuned and keep the Film Fever burning.